This is a review for scatter plots and lines of fit. The first exercise says, for the next exercise, determine whether each graph shows positive correlation, negative correlation, or non-correlation, and draw a line of fit. So the first one, we see that when you increase x, the y is increasing. When you go increase the years since 2003, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then the hourly earnings increase. So this is a positive correlation. This is and you draw the line of fit, something like this. The number 1b is going to be when you increase the minutes, then the miles per hour are decreasing. So the correlation is going to be negative correlation. You're going to draw a line of fit in a way that you have the same, more or less the same number of dots underneath the line and the same number of dots on top of the line. And for the third one, can we draw a line of fit? No, we cannot. And we see that increasing the books borrowed, the fines don't follow a pattern or a correlation, positive or negative. So there's no correlation in this one. Okay? The second problem says, the table below shows the average and maximum longevity for various animals in captivity. So you have the average here, and you have the maximum longevity in captivity. So draw a scatter plot and determine what relationship, positive, negative, or non-correlation, if any, exist in this data, and draw a line of fit for the scatter plot. So what I did here is already draw for average 12 and maximum 47 here, for 25, 50, and so on. All these points are plotted here. So I'm going to do now a line of fit. Remember, the line of fit is a line that best fit this curve. So in order to best fit this curve, you know that needs to be the same number of points on the top and the same number of points in the bottom. Okay, so I'm going to draw more or less a line like this, and this is going to be my line of fit. So what I'm going to do now is choose 2 points in my line of fit, so I can determine very easily these two. For example, my x1 is going to be 10 in this case, x1. My y1 is going to be 30. For the second point, my x1 is going to be, x2 is going to be 20. My y2 is going to be 40. So I have 2 points, A and B, for my line. The first one, A, is x1, y1, meaning 10, 10, 30. And the other one, B, is going to be 20, 20, 40. So I have the 2 points with x1, y1, x2, y2 that determine my line. I'm going to use these 2 points to write the slope-intercept form of the equation of this line, and I give you here the slope-intercept form. So I'm going to start replacing x1 and y1 in this equation, and first of all I'm going to find my slope, that is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So if I replace, I'm going to have 40, y2 40, minus y1 30, over x2 20, minus 10. This is going to give me 10. 20 minus 10 is 10. 10 divided by 10 is 1. So my m, my slope for this line, my line, is 1. Doesn't mean that for you it's going to give you the same, because you're going to choose maybe a line that is a little bit up or down. So you're going to have a different value for m and for these 2 points. But in this case, my m is going to be 1. So what I'm going to do now is going to replace y1 and x1 in my equation. So I'm going to write y1 equals m, the m I have, times x1 plus b. Then I'm going to find b. Replace y1 is going to be 30 equals my m, that is 1, times x1, that is going to be 10. This is multiplication plus b. So rewrite 30 equals 10 plus b. I'm going to get rid of the 10 by subtracting 10 from here, negative 10, negative 10. This goes away, and I have B equals 30 minus 10 is 20. So my B is 20, my M is 1, and I'm going to replace B and M in my equation. So my equation is going to be y equals M1 times X plus B plus 20. This is my equation for this line here, my line of fit. This is going to be my equation. So my question number 4 is going to be predict the maximum longevity for an animal with an average longevity of 33 years. So remember, this X is the average longevity, and my Y is going to be the maximum longevity. Okay, so in order to find the maximum longevity Y, I need to replace the average longevity 33 years in X. So I'm going to do it. Y equals 33 plus 20, and 33 plus 20 is going to be 53. So my maximum longevity for an animal with an average longevity of 33 is going to be 53 years.